cold how white workers are treated, though. I mean, it really is. Affirmative action gave us kind of a handle to challenge things. But when you're a white worker, you're supposed to put up with all kinds of crap because you're not being discriminated against, right? I mean, not by race anyway, it's by class, but they don't acknowledge that. So Tyree was going out, I think, to, I'm pretty sure it was like to Bellevue or somewhere on a big job where they were putting in computers and all that. Probably for Ma Bell or Boeing, I can't remember which. But he goes into the office and this guy says, we're not going to hire you. You know, we're turning you around. And so he's, you know, appalled. He can't figure it out. And the guy said, well, you're on our rehire, you're on our no rehire list, right? But Tyree had never ever worked for that company. So that was kind of a slip up to say that, because then Tyree becomes aware that there's this list that he's on, and it's definitely not about no rehire because he's never been hired in the first place. So, you know, he goes right to the law office that we established, LELO, and they start the process of trying to get access to this information. And what they found out during discovery was that there was indeed a list, a blacklist, and it had originated with the union. It wasn't the company, it was the union giving this list out to the company. And it was based on, you know, how active you were in the union as a trade unionist. So there were a lot of white workers on it who were solid trade unionists, not just black workers. I was on the list too. Yeah. And so several people were named plaintiffs in a lawsuit. And Tyree's was the one that had the best combination of evidence to win. The white worker that was also in the lawsuit initially was dropped because there wasn't race to raise, even though he was on that list and had been blacklisted, had lost money, you know, the opportunity to work and provide for his family due to this list. And so it was a real eye-opener for all of us. But Tyree did win that lawsuit. And he